Hey everybody, this is Brian with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You can keep up with everything that we're doing. And today I have a very special guest, my good friend. This is Jeremiah Wagner from Safekept. Jeremiah, thank you so much for taking this time to talk with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
I did. So we are actually here at Kingdom Come Festival in Indiana. And so you guys actually just finished your set today. So how did that go?
It went very well. It was unique. I'm usually the front man, the guitar player up front and whatever. And long story short, our drummer needed this weekend off, so I played the drums.
Nice. So you played the drums and sang?
Played the drums and sang, yep.
Okay, very cool. So, it's one of those things where not being used to that in front of people, and now coming back and you're at a festival with all kinds of people. How did that feel?
I think the adrenaline kicked in right when the sound check was over, and I'm like, well, now it's real, so let's go.
There you go. You can go the Phil Collins route. He did that.
Oh, Phil Collins is awesome. Don Henley, those guys, they made it look easy. So.
Exactly. So how has this past year been? I mean, is this the first festival that you guys have been able to play?
Yeah, just with everything that's been going on, obviously the last 15 months. We played a hometown show from Marion, Ohio. We did a little church gig there 2 weeks ago, so just kind of get the rust off, and now here we are at festival season again. It's just so great to see them all lining up again. It's unreal.
Absolutely. Now, you are a pastor of a church as well.
I am.
So how does the music mix in and match with what God has called you to do?
Well, it's a really cool correlation to just be able to share, the love and the hope of Jesus with this outlet combined with the church outlet. I mean, they really parallel each other in a lot of ways, and it's just another way to just get out and do the work, and I'm really grateful that my church lets me go and pretend to play rock star sometimes, so that's very nice of them.
Can still live out your dream.
Yep, there you go.
Absolutely. Now, are you guys working on new music right now, or what's going on with Safekept?
Well, with just the nature of everything the last year or so, we kind of were finding our footing, figuring out what to do, and so I've been just writing a lot of music just on my own time, and we're starting to finally put that to getting a new EP out, and hopefully this fall we're aiming for October of this year to have a 4 or 5 song EP, just something to get everybody some new music in their hands, because we've not released one in a couple years, so we feel it's time. So yeah, we're excited about that. Just a lot of new ideas and inspiration just from this last year. I mean,
Sure.
A lot more time to think. And so we were able to just put some inspiration down on the pen to paper, and we'll see what happens.
You see a lot of that this year is, across genres, you see a lot of great music coming out because of that very reason.
Yeah.
Artists are like, well, we have a lot of time on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, it was either that or just keep playing the Facebook Live shows, which were fun, but it's just not the same,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful for the technology to do that, but it's just, there's something about this, where we're at today.
Yep.
The people, just the energy, it's just
Sure.
one of those things where you can't get enough of it, and not having it for so long, yeah, it just felt great today.
Absolutely.
So.
Now, you were also telling me before we started that you and your wife kind of have a side project going on musically. So tell us a little bit about that.
It's called Oak and Linden, and my wife and I, we just celebrated 13 years of marriage last month.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, and she and I have always just sung together, whether at church or whatever. And just a couple years ago, she was singing to herself, and I'm just looking at her. I'm like, "You have such an awesome voice. We need to do something with that." And so I got my guitar out. We just started, singing some songs like, Foo Fighters and stuff like that, just having fun. And we looked at each other. We should do this more often, like in front of other people, not just our cats. And so, we decided to put something together, and we've played, I don't know, probably a good 10 or 12 times, just out and about, and yeah, hoping to do a little bit more with that too. Put some songs together, help put that together.
Nice. Yeah. Maybe record some, have an EP with you and her?
Yeah. Actually, we're going to try to do some Christmas songs this year. Put something out just like on
Nice.
Bandcamp or SoundCloud. Just, it's like our gift to everybody. Just like, here's some Christmas music. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, you were talking about different things, and now with Safekept, and now you guys can be back together again. Mm-hmm. For a while, I'm sure you probably couldn't.
Yeah.
So you've got the EP that you're planning. Are you guys planning on maybe doing like a full-length LP at some point, or what's your kind of I'll call long-term projection?
Well, I always told my wife, if I don't look cool doing this anymore, tell me, and that's when I'll stop. But no, honestly, it's just, just letting God lead and just say, okay, this is, keep going through these doors that I'm opening. And when it comes to making a full length, that's always been a dream of mine.
Sure.
I've been doing music full-time, part-time for the better part of 15, 16 years, and I've never done a full-length record. It's always been EPs and singles, and so that's a goal. Let's call it like a 5-year goal to check that off the box. I'd love to put start to finish a concept album. Honestly, I'd love to do that. But I think I need another pandemic to actually have all the time.
Don't say that too loud.
No. I mean, I just need a good 2 months of nothing so that I can just write songs. No, but no. I mean, honestly, just to have that time to be able to put that together, because when you write a song, there's just so much inspiration. I mean, a variety of everything, and it would just be really cool to do that. Some of my favorite albums are concept records, and that's always been kind of a dream.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we have to share something with our viewers. We've actually been Facebook friends for about 2 years now,
Yep.
and haven't met in person until today.
Yep.
And we kind of looked at each other like, are you?
Wait, hey, all right. It was just so chance. It was like, all right, and here we are.
Exactly. So it's definitely God ordained that happened.
Yes,
then.
sir. That's right.
So Jeremiah, before we go, where can fans follow you? As Safekept, as everything that you're doing personally, you with your wife. Where can they follow you?
Facebook is, of course, the central hub for a lot of things. So facebook.com/Safekept. Safekept Band on Instagram. You can follow me personally, Maya_Wagner on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of posting there. My church is Rise Church in Marion, Ohio. Awesome place, great people. So if you're in Marion, Ohio, come hang out with us on a Sunday morning. And keep track of what Safekept's doing. Oak and Linden's going to be doing some stuff too. That's Oak and Linden Band on Facebook as well. And pretty much everything's going to be funneling through there. So it should be able to find out where I'm going to be at. So
excellent. And like always, we'll put the links down below, so it'll be easy for fans to follow you.
Awesome.
And before we take off, is there anything that you'd like to say to fans?
Just keep supporting music, of all shapes and sizes, local, regional, national. Just keep it going, especially this last year. Without the support of fans, without the support of the people, the music industry wouldn't be roaring back like it is right now. So it was always because of everybody out there, just keeping it alive, hoping and waiting for when we could do it again. So thank you all for your support for all of the artists, no matter what level we're at. It's awesome. That's the only reason we do it.
Absolutely. And again, Jeremiah, thank you so much for taking this time.
Dude.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And everybody out there, as always, thank you so much for spending the time with us. Make sure you check them out. They're awesome. You're going to love their music. So we love you guys. God bless, and rock on.